Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So for today's video, I'm going to be trying out the brand new Instant Apex nails from Modelones. This is so very exciting. You guys know the whole Instant Apex, Tip-X, full cover nail tips. I have tried them on my channel before from other brands, but Modelones just released their Instant Apex full cover nail tips, and they sent over 3 boxes for me to try out, 3 different nail shapes, and that is exactly what I'm going to be doing in today's video. I am very excited. As you guys know, if you've watched my other Instant Apex videos, I do really love these nail tips. They are super easy to apply and you get that beautiful Apex look, or like a sculpted nail look, as if you just use some clear acrylic to sculpt a full set of acrylics. But in reality, you just use some full cover nail tips and applied them. Super easy, very beginner friendly, and I know these are very viral and trendy, so it is super nice that Modelones is also jumping on the trends, and they now have their own Instant Apex nails. So the Modelones, they are called Pro Luxe nail tips. The box, it says perfect C curve, instant perfection, acrylic level strength. There are also 120 pieces and 15 sizes, and these are available to purchase on Amazon. They sent me a coffin, almond, and square shape, and I just quickly want to take a look at these. I think I'm going to end up using the square nail shape in today's video, but I'm not 100% sure yet, so let's just go ahead, jump in here. We'll quickly run through, take a look at these, and then I will also be showing my step-by-step nail prep process on my natural nails. I'll show how to apply these nail tips, and then we'll also be doing a fun nail art design. So I of course just quickly want to show these nail tips. So here is just a quick look at the nail tip boxes. Like I mentioned, these are the brand Modelones Pro Luxe nail tips, and I also wanted to say that I will have these linked on my Amazon storefront under Modelones favorites, and that will be down below in the description box in case you guys do want to pick these up and try them for yourselves. There are also 240 pieces and 15 sizes. They also sent over 3 different nail tips. So let's go ahead and check out all 3. The only thing that I don't really like on these boxes and on the packaging, it doesn't actually show what nail shape or what nail length is inside the box. And with the box being completely black, it's not clear. It's a little sad because you can't really know which nail tips are in here unless you open up the box. Now, of course, you can always take a pen and just write it on there, but I just thought that's something to think about because most nail tip boxes, you can either see the nail tip inside or it does show like the length and the shape. So this is going to be a little bit of a surprise. Ooh, we have almond. The first ones are some almond nail tips, and these look to also be like a medium length. Like I also mentioned, there are a total of 15 sizes here, which is really great. That gives you a very wide variety. Whether or not you have larger or smaller nail beds, having more sizes gives you the ability to hopefully be able to fit into the nail tips. And also, on the Amazon listing, there may even be a little measurement guide so you can measure your natural nails before actually purchasing. So I'm just going to pull out the largest size here, which is the size 0, and you can see these do have the pre-etching on the underside. Hopefully the camera is picking that up, but it is pre-etched on the underside. And then here is just a side profile of this nail tip. This is a little difficult for me to show, but it does have that very beautiful apex and sculpting look. Also, just feeling this nail tip, you can tell it's really good quality, very strong and has strength to it. The free edge is thicker, and also these nail tips are unbreakable. they are some strong nail tips. Near the cuticle area, it is thinner. It doesn't really have much flexibility. It does have a little bit of flexibility where I can bend it a little bit, but it is really thinned out. And you can also see from that side profile that near the cuticle, it actually slants downward. So when you go to apply the nail tip and then you have that thinned out cuticle, you're still going to get that very flawless and seamless application. And then here is just a top view of the medium almond nail shape. Very, very beautiful. I'm an almond girly. I love me some almond nails. So it is really nice to have these pre-shaped almond instant apex nails. So those were the medium almond nail shape. Now let's take a look at the next box here. What do we think is going to be inside? We have square, and this also looks to be like a medium length square. So I'll just pull out the largest size in here as well, and we'll take a quick look. You can also see that the underside here does have that pre-etching, and then the same thing, we have that very beautiful sculpted look on the side profile. It has like that instant apex or sculpted nail look. And once I do actually have the nail tips applied, I will be able to show that a lot better. It is slightly difficult to show just holding the nail tip, but once I have the nails applied to my natural nails, you guys will be able to see that sculpting and the apex a lot better. These, again, they're also very strong. The free edge, it is a little thinner than I expected. Honestly, these ones, I feel like they're a little bit more bendable than the almond ones were, but they are still a very strong nail tip. You can definitely tell they have strength to them, just a little bit more bendable than, like I said, the almond ones. And then the cuticle area, it also has a little bit of flexibility, but it is also thinned out near the cuticle to still give us that seamless look. So those were the square nail shape, and the last ones we have the coffin nail shape, and these are a long length. So if you like the long coffin, these are going to be perfect for you. And again, same exact thing. We have that pre-etching on the underside. Here is a quick look at the nail tip. I feel like when the Instant Apex nails first came out, the long coffin was what all of the brands had released, but now we are getting the option to be able to have other nail shapes and nail lengths, which I really, really love. So we have the free edge. This, again, a very strong nail tip. It has a lot of strength to it. I feel like the square ones, they were a little bit different just because like this, I'm having a hard time bending, but I was able to slightly bend the square shape just a little bit more than these coffin and the almond. Near the cuticle, it's also thinned out and a little bit more flexible. That way, again, we get that seamless look. And then here is that side profile. You can see that beautiful sculpted look. And again, once I actually have these applied, I will be able to show that a lot better. Overall, these Model 1's Pro Luxe nail tips, they seem to be really great quality. They have a very beautiful C curve. They also have that very beautiful sculpted look, exactly like the other Instant Apex nails that I have tried. So I am very excited to actually get these applied and see how they fit on my natural nails. But first, let's go ahead and do some nail prep. In today's video, I have decided I want to show my step-by-step natural nail prep. So let's go ahead and jump right into that. So here are how my natural nails are looking before jumping into any nail prep. First things first, we want to take care of our cuticles. I do not have much cuticle growth on my natural nails just because I am constantly doing my nails, but a very important step to natural nail prep is being sure you take your time and really remove any cuticle from your natural nail plate. So I am going to take a cuticle pusher. This has the cuticle pusher and then also a scraper tool. So I'm going to start by just pushing back my cuticles, and then I will use the opposite end to help me scrape up and remove any of the dead cuticle. To help further remove the cuticle from my natural nail plate, I'm going to go in with my e-file and this cuticle drill bit, just keeping my e-file on a very low speed of around 3,000 to 4,000 RPMs, and taking this drill bit around the cuticle area again, just to help clean up my cuticle. I'm going to take my dust brush to remove all of that nail dust, and then I'm also going to go in with my cuticle nippers to just further remove the cuticle. You really want to take your time and be sure you are taking your time with prepping and removing any dead cuticle. Leaving cuticle on your natural nail plate will cause lifting, and of course when we're prepping our natural nails, we want to prep them really well to avoid any lifting and for our nail sets to be able to get the longevity and last as long as possible. So I'm now going to take my buffer and I am going to remove the shine from my natural nails. You can also use your e-file with a sanding band to do this, but I'm just going to use a buffer and lightly go over the surface. Our natural nails do have a natural shine to them, and we want to be sure to remove that. So just lightly go in and remove the shine. Here are how my nails are looking so far. They are definitely looking more prepped. I'm now going to take my dust brush and also a little bit of rubbing alcohol, and I'm going to go in to remove all of the nail dust. This is also going to help dehydrate my natural nails because I added on a little bit of rubbing alcohol, and dehydrating our natural nails is super important because it's going to remove all of the oils that are on our natural nails. So if you do not have a dehydrator, you can just use an alcohol pad or rubbing alcohol, but I do definitely recommend picking up this prep set. Any prep set, it doesn't matter, but this one here from Modelones, we get a nail dehydrator and a nail primer. So I'm going to take the dehydrator and apply a layer of this to all of my nails. This again is going to help dehydrate my natural nails and remove any excess oils. We do not want oils to be on our natural nails. We want our natural nails to be very, very dry. And you can see that that dehydrator really dried out my natural nails. I'm now going to go in with the nail primer and apply a coat of this to all of my nails. The primer is going to prime our nails and allow for a better adhesion. If you do struggle with lifting, you can go in with 2 coats of primer. It is not necessary though, but if you're having troubles, you're doing all your prep steps and your nails just keep lifting and popping off, I recommend trying 2 coats of primer and just see how that works. I always like to go in with 2 coats of primer when I'm doing my toenails, and it really seems to help make my toenails last a lot longer. So now that the primer is all dry, I'm ready to apply my base coat. So I'm just going to take the Modelones HEMA-free base coat, apply a coat of this to all of my nails, and then I will cure. Now that I have my natural nails all prepped, we are ready to get our nail tips sized out. And when you are sizing out your nail tips, the main goal is to be sure that they do fit from sidewall to sidewall without needing to apply pressure to get the nail tip to fit. Another crucial tip is being sure that if you're in between sizes, to always size up and never size down. If a nail tip is too small for you, then you are going to have the chance of it just popping right off from your natural nails, even if you did all of the nail prep. So you just want to be sure if you're in between sizes, always size up, and then you're able to easily take a hand file and customize that nail tip to be able to fit you. Another little tip is if the cuticle area of the nail tips are not fitting you super nicely around your cuticle area, you can also take a hand file and customize the nail tip to have it just look a little nicer on your cuticle. And that's exactly what I'm going to need to do with these nail tips, just because they are fitting me a little wonky, a few of them around the cuticle area. So I'll just go in with a hand file and do a little bit of customizing just so I do have the perfect fit. And here are how the nail tips are all looking after I have them all sized out, and then also just went in on a few of them around the cuticle area with my hand file to do a little bit of customizing. The nail tips are fully customizable, and you will get a much better ending result if you do customize the nail tips to have the perfect fit for your nail beds or like around your cuticle area. So I'm now ready to get these nail tips applied to my natural nails. So I do have my little flash cure light here set off to the side, and then I will also be using the Modelones solid nail glue gel to apply these. When I was looking at the nails, I feel like there was a little bit of space in between my natural nail and the nail tips, just because they are like that sculpted nail tip. So I think using a solid nail glue gel is going to be best for me, just in case there are any gaps. This product is a lot thicker than a glue gel in a bottle. So if I were to use a glue gel in a bottle, it may be completely fine, but just to be on the safe side, I'm going to use a solid nail glue gel because it is thicker. And if I do have any gaps, this is just going to perfectly fill those gaps. So this is also a non-stick glue gel, which is really nice. So what I'm going to do is just squeeze some out into the nail tip. And it's a little hard to get out of the bottle just because of how thick the product is, and with it also being non-stick. But I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of product out, oh my goodness, out into the nail tip, and then I'm going to use my glove and just help press down that product. Oh my goodness, it is not wanting to stick to the nail tip. It's so weird because in this product there's like some sort of liquid, and I think the liquid is to help so that the glue gel like comes out of the tube, but it also is a little difficult to touch sometimes just because it doesn't want to stick to the nail. But I am just going to help press down the glue gel. I feel like doing this just really helps with estimating how much product I need in the nail tip or if I need to remove anything. And then I'm going to turn on my flash cure light and apply the nail tip starting at the cuticle and then slowly lowering that nail tip into place. This is a solid glue gel, so you do not need to hold the nail tip in place while doing your flash curing. So I will just do my flash cure, and then I'm going to repeat this same exact process to all of the other nails. Once I do have all of my nails applied, I will go into my large nail lamp and do a full cure. So I just wanted to quickly mention I am struggling a little bit with this solid nail glue gel. I'm not really sure what the issue is today, but just the liquid that's inside here, it's making it very like not wanting to stick, and also not wanting to stick to my natural nails too. So I am needing to hold the nail tips in place while doing my flash cures, even though this is a very thick gel. I just wanted to mention that because I don't know what the problem is, like what the liquid is or why they made the product like that, because it is a really good product besides the liquid, because I feel like the liquid is making the nail tips not want to stick and me needing to hold the nail tips in place, even though this product is definitely thick enough for the nail tips to stay in place on their own. So here are how the nails are looking after I have them all applied. I also did get a little bit of extra product. I was just having the hardest time working with this solid nail glue gel. The gel is not actually on my natural nails, so do not worry about that whatsoever. But I was just having a pretty difficult time using this solid nail glue gel. I feel like the first time I used it, it was definitely not as bad. In that video, I do remember mentioning about the liquid in the gel and how it was a little weird. But this time around, the second time using this product, I feel like the liquid in it, it was just giving me a lot of troubles. Like when I was squeezing out the gel into the nail tips, it was not even wanting to stick to the nail tips. And then when I would apply the nails to my natural nails, the gel would also not want to stick to my natural nails. So I had to hold it in place and do my curing. Even though this is a solid glue gel, and I know with solid glue gels, with the thickness, you don't need to hold the nail tips in place, but with the liquid, it was just weird and funky, and I feel like the reason for there being liquid in that product, whatever the liquid may be, is so that you are able to touch it. I feel like the liquid is what makes it a non-stick product to where I can touch it with my gloves and not have it stick to me, but it is a little bit weird, and I feel like they do need to reformulate just a little bit better, just because I was struggling with using it because of how much liquid, like I was squeezing it out and then I was getting liquid, and I can even feel like the liquid on the nails. So very weird. I do still think it is a good product though. Just a little difficult to use because of that liquid. I feel like if the liquid was mixed into the gel somehow better or something, it wouldn't be an issue whatsoever. But here are the nails. They are all applied. And again, I didn't really have too much issues with applying them. I just wanted to let you all know so you guys know if you get that product and you're like, oh my goodness, what in the heck am I doing wrong here? I feel like it is just the product. But now I'm going to go ahead and file and buff these nails. I do quickly want to show though, just the side profile. I will also show this after I buff just because it's a little bit easier to see sometimes, but you can see with that side profile near the cuticle area, it is seamless and flawless, like it's flush against the cuticle, and then it starts to come up into that sculpted and the apex look, which is absolutely beautiful, and then goes down the nail, and then the nail also has that very beautiful C curve. So these are really, really nice. I love how it looks at the cuticle where it's really nice and flush, and then it comes up to that sculpted and apex look. Very, very beautiful nail tips. So here are how the nails are looking after I have filed and buffed, and here is just another quick view of that side profile. These nails are absolutely stunning. Again, I just really love the sculpted look. I think it's so beautiful and just gives a much different like ending result compared to most other full cover nail tips. These look a lot more like you sculpted a set of acrylics because of the sculpted and apex look to them, and I think they are very beautiful. They're also really good quality too, and I love the medium square shape. So now we are ready to do some nails. So first things first, we need a base color on these nails before we go in and actually do our nail art design. So I pulled out two of these charm gels, 002 and J05, a white and a nude, and I'm going to be using both of these colors for my base colors today. And I will also be building these up and doing 2 coats of each of these polishes. So I'm going to be using the white polish on one of the nails and then the nude polish on the other 3 nails. I will be just doing my thumbnail off camera. So I'll go ahead and start off with the white nail. The white nail is going to be my middle finger. So I'm just going to go in with 1 coat of this, and then I will also go in with the nude polish on the other 3 nails before curing. I'll go ahead and do my full cure, and then I will go in with my second coat of both the white and the nude polish. So here are the nails after I have the base color applied, and again I just went in with 2 coats of the nude and 2 coats of the white, curing in between each layer. The base color is looking really, really good. I'm now going to jump in to the nail art design, starting off with the white nail. And this was actually like the whole like inspiration for today's nail set are these checkered nail foils from Daily Charm. I just recently picked these up in a recent Daily Charm haul, and I wanted to use this foil here on the end. I mean, these are all beautiful. I was going to use the pink one, but I feel like recently I've been doing way too many pink nails, so I've decided that I want to use this one here, the black and the white foil. So let's go ahead and take my foil transfer gel, apply that to the white nail, and then I will cure. So I went in and cut me a piece of the foil, and I'm hoping white was the correct color to use. This foil is white and also black, and it's super fun. I hope they come out with more checkered nail foils. It would be really nice to have a larger, like a similar one, but just larger checks or like larger squares. I think that would be so fun. But now I'm just going to hope for the best. I'm going to place this on the nail. Hopefully I can get it as straight as possible, and I am just going to place that down and rub it into the nail. If you do ever struggle with nail foils, try Daily Charm. Try their foils and also try their foil transfer gel. I have never had any issues with any of their foils or their transfer gel. It always works so nicely, and I get a very nice clean transfer when using their products. So I just am rubbing this into the nail. I just want to try to get as clean of a transfer as I possibly can. I see that I didn't rub enough up here. I think it is going to turn out really nice. I'm really excited. This was like the whole, this is the inspiration for the entire nail set is this foil, because I was so excited to try it out. So hopefully this works nicely. I'm going to go ahead and lift it up now. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at how clean that transfer was too. There's a few little spaces, but you really cannot tell on the nail like whatsoever. That is amazing. That turned out great. I am so happy with that. And again, I think it would be so fun if they released more of these in like different sizes, like larger squares. I'm also really excited to try like the other colored ones, because this is just like pink, and then you can choose what color background you want. So you can do like pink, nude, white, black, anything. This is so fun. Definitely recommend picking up this pack of foils for sure. And then also to go along with it, don't forget your foil transfer gel. But just look at that nail, so pretty. Now moving on to the other nails, which I haven't completely decided what I'm going to do yet. So I'm just going to take a moment, process, and figure out what I want to do. I know I want to incorporate cherries, just because I feel like with the checkered print and then cherries, I feel like those will go really well together. And I've seen like other cherry and checkered nail designs. Okay, so I gave it some thought. Definitely going to do the checkered print with the cherries. I do have these cherry stickers from Daily Charm. These are so adorable. I'm gonna need to pick up another sticker sheet of these ones just because these are too cute. They have like some rhinestones, they have the heart cherries, they also have the cherries with the bows and these little cute bows. This sticker sheet is so cute, so I'm going to use these stickers. And then I also have this little cherry charm. This is also from Daily Charm, and I've decided I'm probably going to put it on this nail. I was thinking about putting it on the checkered nail, but I think it's going to look best on this nail here. Maybe on the checkered nail, I'll put like a little bow at the top just to kind of help incorporate the red color onto that nail. But I'm now just going to go in and apply these stickers. I also have these little gold heart stickers, which are also from Daily Charm, and I was thinking about possibly adding these to the pinky nail, but I may just also do the cherries on the pinky nail too and do the same as I'm doing on the index nail. I'm gonna go ahead and just go with the flow here and see how everything turns out. To help fill in any spaces on those nails and just add another little pop of red, I have this reddish pink gel polish and a dotting tool, and I'm just going to go in and add some dots to the nails just around the cherries. Again, I feel like this is just going to add the perfect little pop of red. So here are how the nails are looking. I did switch out the bow here to the red with the rhinestone, and I messed up the checkered print a little bit, but it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. But if you do put a sticker on top of your foil, just keep in mind if you want to remove it, you may remove the foil. I definitely knew that was going to happen, but I just wasn't really loving like the pink bow just because I felt like it was harder to see. With this red bow, I think it is a lot easier to see. So I'm now going to go in and apply my top coat to all of the nails. I'm now going to go in with my Stay Put No Wipe Chrome Jewelry Gel and apply the little cherry charm to the ring finger, and then I will go ahead and cure this, and I will also be doing my thumbnail off camera. So here are how the nails are looking. Super duper cute, and this was a very easy nail set. Some foils, stickers, and a charm. Very cute and easy. I don't know what the problem is, but I always struggle so much with foil around the cuticle area. If you have any tips or tricks for that, please feel free to let me know down below in the comment section. I don't know why I'm always struggling so bad around the cuticle area, but everywhere else I get a very clean transfer, and I really love this foil. I also really love the cherries with the foil. I think this set turned out super cute and very simple. It's also still like Valentine's Day, but at the same time, I would wear this set year round. I am now going to go in with my cuticle oil. I'm going to apply that to my cuticles, rub that in to nourish them, and of course, like I always say, top off the nail set. And here is the finishing look of how these nails turned out. Super quick and easy. Also, I'm really loving these Tip-X Instant Apex nails from Modelones. I highly recommend them. I don't know if they have other shapes or lengths available or if they have just the 3 that I showed in today's video, but I will have these linked to my Amazon storefront under Model 1's favorites. So if you guys do want to pick them up for yourself, just check the description box. I will also be leaving the links to all of the other Daily Charm products that I did use in today's video, along with my discount code. All of that will be in the description box. I had so much fun with this nail set, and I really had a lot of fun trying out the checkered nail foil. Let me know what other nail sets you guys want me to do using these checkered foils. I really want to use like one of the colored ones and do like a different colored background, have the colored of the foil. I think that would be super fun. I really hope you all did enjoy today's video, but as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.